This is what I'm talking about.
And welcome back to part 10 of Devil May Cry 3, where today we'll be continuing our climb, but we've got to go through the library now. Because remember, right at the very bottom of the entire tower was the library, the ancient library. Well, somehow, it's no longer at the bottom of the entire tower. It's about halfway up. But to get up there, we need to open the two doors, the sun trial and the moon trial. So there's two doors off to the side, one that has a sun symbol in it, one that has the moon symbol in it. And I brought Quicksilver with me again, just to make myself have an easier time with this. It's not too bad because the boss fight at the end of this mission is, before Jester was added in the special edition, was argued to be the easiest boss in the game along with Gigapede. This fight is not hard at all. Which is a shame because it's very like plot significant, so you would have thought they would have made it harder. Like, you still take a lot of pot shots, but it's not, you won't die to this fight, is the thing. You'll take pot shots because you always will, but you will never reach a point where you're like, oh, okay. Right, let's get over here. This room sucks, if you don't already know why. Because we've got an enemy that attacks us ranged, that sucks, and the blood gargoyles that can only be damaged by being shot. And this is the main reason why I wanted Quicksilver with me, because then I can just deal with this shit immediately. I've never been a fan of this room, never will be, so I just always bring Quicksilver with me to try and get it done as quick as possible. Ow. Hey, go away, I'm trying to deal with your buddy. Fucking come on! You should have given me the attack frames for that. Like, priority. Don't know why I decided to try and lock onto one off stream, but whatever. I stopped attacking because I was aware of the other gargoyle. The only good thing to gargoyles, if you've probably noticed, is that they drop a variety of orbs. Like, you'll almost always get some Devil Trigger and Health orbs for your trouble for dealing with them. Which just makes it worth the hassle. It's just those ranged pricks that are never worth the trouble. Never like them. Don't get me wrong, I like a ranged enemy, but I don't like them when they're like that. This one's similar to one before, you just gotta smash it, so once again, jump on top, lock on, swing with Rebellion till it breaks. But there's another one of this in this same mission that works a bit differently. You can only be smashed by hitting it into another one. There'll be two of them. And that one's a little bit more awkward because you've actually got to time and pace yourself out to make sure that they both swing into each other. Now the game tries to hide it, but you might have noticed there's a secret door to the right of this where another secret mission's hiding for us. This one. And this one's the light puzzle. The light puzzle is randomized every time you go into this room. So look at it, analyze it, and work it backwards. Look where the exit is and work backwards to it. So give me a second as I work this out. There we go. If there's two like finish markers on it, look for the one that's more awkward out the way and follow that one's path back, not the one you're on, because it'll save trouble. But we got that fragment, that wasn't too bad. Let's go get this. The golden sun. And now we just need to get the moon fragment on the other side and we're done. Okay, yeah, I should probably mention it. These are new enemy type for us right now. Just pay attention to where the lights come out from, because that's where the lasers will always come out from. So always try and make yourself like vertical or horizontal of those lasers so you're not in the way of them. Because they're all facing diagonal of the monster. They do also have more health than previous incarnations of the damned chess pieces. So keep that in mind. Sorry, I'm not talking much. There's just not much to say about this mission. The only interesting thing's the boss at the end, if I'm honest. These new enemy types, yeah, they're cool and all, but it's just another chess piece. They have a very similar strategy, despite having different attacks. They always give away when they're going to attack you, so then just avoid appropriately. But other than that, just wail on them. They're not anything we haven't dealt with before. And this puzzle is, although it's interesting, it involves elements of rooms we've previously been into. So equally, my commentary is lacking because there's not much I can say other than just keep on wailing through it. There's only one more new weapon to get in the game, which we're getting this mission. Which, to be fair, is pretty late. It's mission 16 out of 20, and then we're still getting weapons. Like, it makes sense in 4 because Dante only has about 8 or 9 missions in the game. So him getting missions that are weapons that are considerably relatively late into the game, despite the fact, in the actual grand scheme of it, in Dante's story, it's not. Like, it all makes sense. But in this one, we've still got one more new weapon to get in this mission, and it's this close to the end. And that's the thing I don't like about the evasive guys as well. The ranged guys, they're super like evasive. They'll try and move away from you all the time, and they're good at it as well. They'll dodge so many attacks if you're not trying to deal with it. See if I can get that triple S from my troubles. Hey, let's go. Now to the moon chamber. Which is weird that the moon chamber's on a red door and the sun chamber's on the blue door, but whatever. Oh god. Anyway, we need to go through here, but there is also a door on the other side that I believe gives you a holy water for your troubles if you go that way. I'll show it off though. The way this room was, if you remember the Chamber of Sin, where we fell into and the bridge collapsed very early in the game, it's down here. This is where we are. But when you knock these two down, you got to knock them into each other. So just like line yourself up, push one way, and then line up the other one when you're ready. I was hoping that would bounce off a bit more, but oh well. That'll come back. Hey. And when they collide, it will open a gate and allow you to get the piece. Yeah, Onyx Moonshard. And then more of the angel demons will show up. These guys. So, whoop-de-doo, another enemy. Thankfully, I believe this is the last mandatory time that you encounter these guys, which is always appreciated. Oh, don't throw it down. Where are you? Where's it going? Oh, ow! I kicked back into it. That was entirely my fault. Ow. Oh, come on. You don't have that much health. There we go. Thank you. You can jump to cancel these guys, but it's hard to do because, you know, they're flying enemies that are constantly moving. You can't hold them in place. Oh, I took a kick to the face. It reminds me of that sketch where it's like, like of all the things that have been passed down, and it's all boot to the head. Like it's in the will, and of all the family members, and it's like, and for my great niece, who has loved and served me for any years, I give thee a boot to the head. What? Poof. Ah! Look it up, I'm sure it could be easily found if I look hard enough. Oh, a ward's sitting in the back there. I just want to ruin these guys' days by kicking them in the face 100 times. Sorry. Ooh, that was close. Let's go get our item. Or not. I was hoping I'd lock on towards it. Ow. Oh, I was hoping I'd catch that a bit sooner than he caught me. If you're like pixel perfect with that, they will stay in the same level in the air with you. It's oddly enough easier to do in turbo mode than it is to do normally. There we go. Oh, it's a devil star, not a holy water. Oh, devil star's still appreciated. Extra devil trigger. Oh yeah, I'll take that. I didn't mean to bunk my mic then. There we go. When you put these two into place, it'll open up this door for us, thankfully. And all we've really got left is the sound effect of chain door opening, something that's in a lot of different games just played there. I mean, hell, the first game I think of when I hear that sound effect isn't like Devil May Cry or like anything that you'd think. It's SpongeBob the movie video game, because they use that sound effect when you're in Planktopolis, when you're opening all the doors in that. I hate this room as well. This room really sucks, so I'm just going to Quicksilver my way through and hope for the best. Because this really sucks. Like, you can't get... The camera angle doesn't help it. It's really sucky. It's really shit. You get manhandled. Look how much health I just lost. No, it's never worth it. Just get out of there. If you want, you can do with the guys up here because they're a bit more manageable to get some health back. But, ugh. And I get the idea of why there are enemies in literally every single room. It's because the tower, the demonic hood of the tower has escaped. There should be demons everywhere. You saw all the demons flying around Arkham earlier. It makes sense, it's just still annoying. There's probably the only room there that actually accurately links up to the room it used to still. So we took that and it took us into here still. And there's spiders down here if you want to fight them. I don't recommend it, but that's the worst that can happen. If any of them drop any health, I'm ditching. I'm just wary of, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm just wary I can hear the plasmas. And they're causing me some trouble. The pricks. Oh, I got a green orb. Okay, let's go. Get rid of these guys and we'll go. Oh, even more green orbs. Alright. Now we're talking. The bloodstain of the 5 is still there on the wall. Anyway, here's our last room before the boss fight. So there's a divine statue there when you need it. There's an item on the end of this if you decide to go to the distance. A vital star. Okay, thanks. We're not going to need it, but whatever. But when you're ready, we've got a cutscene and a boss fight. That's not that difficult, to be fair.
What's wrong? You tired? Then stand back. I'll take care of this.
No, you stand back.
I told you, you can't do it. Don't you get it? This is not a human's job.
You're the one who doesn't get it. It's not something you can reason with. It has nothing to do with me being a human and you being a demon. I'm driven by the inability to forgive him. My soul is screaming, demanding me to kill him. That's enough motivation to keep me going. Besides, this is my family matter. You should stay out of it.
Okay, lady. I get the picture now, but I can't just sit back and watch either. I'm pretty pissed at him too, you know. Now, get out of my way, or there'll be some consequences.
Fair enough. I wasn't planning on letting any demons live anyway. Not even one.
Lady here is not too hard of a boss fight. All she'll do is constantly try and get away from you and take pot shots because she knows she's a human and you're a demon, so in physical combat, you're gonna win. So just look for where she is and then try and attack her. If you can get away with it, avoid Stinger. Because if you stinger her, she'll get knocked back, and then every time she gets knocked back, she'll then do this instead, where she runs away and then tries to charge up getting herself out of there. When she uses the hook at the end of her trademark rocket launcher known as the Kalina Ran, every time she uses it, she'll either shoot behind her, drop bombs, or do both. Every time she goes there, she'll land somewhere that's seemingly random, so just look around for her, and then when you find her, get in on the attack. So if you can get out, if you can get away with it, avoid using Stinger. I just use it on instinct a lot because it's an attack, but if you use Stinger for the rest of the fight, she will do this. she will keep on dodging every time you swing at her, so you just gotta chase her until she stops. Eventually she'll start landing on top of the bookshelves as well, and that's when it starts getting spicy, because she'll actually you know, stay there for a while. Okay, she's over here then. I saw the echo of the explosion. Ow, fucking stop shooting me. Yeah, that's right, keep attacking. Oh, she's had enough. She left. Ow, ow. She shoots you to try and hold you in place long enough for the bomb to go off. Okay, now she's moved to the bookshelf. Ah. Ow, fuck. Alright, I timed that a bit terribly. Alright, come on then. Her health's already nearly down. She's not a long fight. Especially if you give her a kick to the head. But I guess this is the closest they could really get away with a boss fight against a human being, whilst it making sense. Because she can't have as much health because she's a pure human being. She's not going to take bullets and sword swings the way the demons can. Oh, she literally only came here. So I guess making a boss fight where she runs away from you, Mikolash style, is the only way they're going to get it. Just it's far less annoying than Mikolash, because she actually does put up a decent fight. Is she going to do this for the rest of the fight? Alright, go for it. Make a bit of distance, let her charge it up. Stinger her. Let her make a bit of distance, charge her up, sting her. And she'll never learn her lesson. Yeah, it's definitely over, lady, for you.
I'll take care of him.
Why do you care so much?
This whole business started with my father sealing the entrance between the two worlds. And now, my brother's trying to break that spell and turn everything into Demonville. This is my family matter, too. Quite frankly, at first, I didn't give a damn. But because of you, I know what's important now. I know what I need to do.
Wait.
Trust me, I'll make things right for you. That's what my soul is telling me to do.
Use this.
How much is it gonna cost me?
You can give me your name.
Dante.
Dante. Please. Free my father.
I will, lady.
And thus we've acquired a new weapon, the climax. This thing is kinda cool, but the rockets don't fire that far. Like, they'll go about 10 feet in front of you and then explode. But it is an effective power weapon if you want the extra explosive damage in place, and it's the closest thing you're going to get to the grenade launcher from DMC1 in this game. But I am glad they're bringing it back in 5, they've confirmed that. Well, I'll say bringing it back, the climax 2.0 is going into 5. A lady requested duplicate for Dante. Sad. Oh, it's an A rank. I was hoping maybe maybe if those 3 S's in there it'd bump it up enough, but oh well. Gotta give it my best. Is it straight to a mission? Oh no, it's a cutscene. Okay. Next time on Devil May Cry 3, we'll continue our pursuit of Arkham, as we are now at the top of the tower. But until then, you guys take care now.